What's up, everyone? It's the Loki Monster here, and we're going to start this week with the monthly promo, which is a Sphere of the Sun Flame, and you can get this item by buying any of the upgrade packages or the Dragon Crystal packages. So let's check them out. We have the Guardian version, which you can get for free if you are a Guardian, and it's got a kind of a green aura. And then we have the Sphere of the Sun Flame, and this is the promo only one. And also with those, you of course get the house items. And we also have one in the new daily chest shop. And I was actually expecting this one to end up in the PvP because that's what Deja said, but the Void Spear is here in the chest shop, and that is 5,000 shards. We're going to hop over to the Guardian Tower really quick and just go see forts for those who are Guardians and aren't making a purchase. You can get your special reward here. You can get the spear and also the display, but if you did purchase them, that display will automatically go into your account. So this is the housing item. So we're also going to hop over to Build Depot. And if you bought the Treasure Shard Shop one, it should be here with the Guardian Golem, but once again, they've forgotten to do that. Now I wanted to mention this one that seems to be MIA, so I decided to try the Battle Hall over in PvP to see if Dage did actually add one here. And if you go down to let's see, down here to the special PvP rewards, you'll find it there. The Legion Soul Sphere for 10,000 Legion marks. So there is that one as well. Very cool. So let's go check out what's new for the summer event. So we have Anita here on the bridge, and for some reason they didn't add any of the housing shops here, so you're going to have to go to the Sunset Beach here. And first thing I noticed is there's a new mob here, a new boss, and it's a sandworm. And he is just one of several new bosses that apparently drop the housing versions of the sand reward weapons. There are also some new quests that I'll show you for those bosses, but first we're going to check out the new housing collection here with Anita. So we have two housing shops. We have the housing kit. Now this kit is 4,000 DC and comes with the Sunset Villa house. We'll check out that house in a bit. And we have some items, a sandy embrasure, a sandy dome, a sand wood blasted door, and a sphere here and a brick wall. And the only issue I have with this is there's a lot of this stuff that we don't even have in stone, and we are already getting them in sand. And it would be nice to actually have them in their natural form before they're all altered to sand. But the only thing you can do with this housing collection is build a sand castle. I mean, there are some pieces you might be able to get away with. There's a nice big set of stairs for one. And I mean, I wanted to see these pieces to build a castle in stone long before I ever wanted to see them in sand. So I guess I'm going to have to settle for building a sand castle for now on this new map. But these are very cool items, and I really, really wish that they would release them in stone. And that's a really cool archway. A lot of this stuff is items that we've gotten before, reskinned, so those ones, they're not so big a deal. So we also have the sunset decorations, which is bought in individual. So we have a simple sand cube, a brick sphere, and a wooden beam. You could get away with that not being sand, I think. And a block, we have a nice big sandy floor and a lot of sandy skeletons apparently, and another door here and a column, as well as a sandy windows. So these ones are mostly gold, but there are some DC items as well. So individually, these ones can be a little more expensive. So we have the Legion skulls and some dead skellies. I don't even think we have this many real dead skellies yet. That's the sad part. We have a Sandy Guardian statue, and we don't even have the real Guardian statue yet. This is what bugs me. But there are all these sand monsters here that you can decorate your sand castle with, and you could pass some of these off as gold. I'm actually surprised that one's DC and not Guardian tokens. So too much sun. The rather expensive little skeleton. Oh wow, now that is neat. And oh, that's very cool too. Does it have thickness? Oh yeah, it does. That'll be interesting. And of course we have a very bad toilet, which is actually better than the current toilet. And these cool stairs. And oh, water. Does that have no depth, that one? I'm gonna have to test these out. And there is the blue ocean water, and that one does have depth to it. That's not an illusion. It does have thickness to it. So that is very neat. I wonder if those are solid or not. This is the house, and that's a pretty big area, and there's an outdoor if you can break out. There's definitely a beach and a patio here. That would be very cool. The only thing about housing is I wish if they put out a housing kit that it had the assets for the actual house in it, so like the walls and that, but there did come with the title Sandcastles as well. So you'll find that under your character page, just a little pen, and click down till you find it and apply. So that's not all we got. We also got new stuff in the reward shop as well that unlocks as the war progresses. So we have the Sandy Rock pet here, and you can buy him with 300 sigils. I can never say that right. We also have this umbrella lance. That's very cool. And an umbrella lance and floaty shield. Oh, that floaty's transparent. And we have a sand crab pet, as well as a Sandman pet. He's also one of the new mobs that spawn. A Tidal dual katanas. They are very cool. Sand Drake pet. That is awesome. I just love how the sand drips off of him. That is too cool. We also have this aqua bow. That is very cool. And a sandworm as well. Really cool clammy protector helm. And a Sunshore standard, and that's a housing item, and a sunset, which is also a housing item. And with Celesta here, you will find digging up the relics. If we scroll down here, there are a lot more weapon relics now that you can get. And I believe all of them now drop as housing versions as well. There's this image of the new Sandy relics here to go along with the ones that I showed you before. And we also have tons of new quests, one with Galanoth here to kill the Sandrake and then cook him up on the barbecue, and that will get you an extra 25 sigils. And I also have Winnie here, and she wants some sandworm teeth, so when that boss spawns you can earn yourself another 25 sigils by having this quest. Now I also wanted to mention Saphira here, because I missed her last week, and she has a simple shady deal where you just go around and collect some cloth from the furniture here. So you just see a furniture that has the sparkles, and you can grab it, and after doing 5 of those you can hand that in for 25 sigils. And we also have Cicero, and he has a quest for the Sandy Rock monster, and kill 4 of them and you'll get 25 sigils. That's very cool. And lastly, we have Warlick, looking hot as always. Love that boy. Magic Sand, and he wants you to defeat 1 Sandman and you'll get 25 of the sigils. So here is a screenshot of somebody's drops of the housing items. So as you can see, a lot of them are dropping. I know that they're not easy. I have killed about 10 of these new monsters. This guy's a little sandworm. There's the Drake and the Sandman as well. at this time. I currently don't know if they dropped from anything besides these 3 new bosses, but I also wanted to mention that there was a sand trouble that was discovered recently that dropped. Mainly seems to be dropping from this big crab guy, but he may also drop from other locations. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time. If you like my videos, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.